last time you know that we had finished with the organic nitrogen compound and practiced the past paper questions. Okay, so today, my dear, we are going to start with the last chapter of the organic chemistry, that is the polymers. Okay, so let's start with the polymerization. Okay, guys, what is the polymerization and what is meant by that? Let's suppose you people got some same molecules. Okay, all of them they are having the same formula. Let's suppose the formula of this compound, that is C2H4. This is C2H4. This is C2H4. This one is C2H4. So you got millions of these same molecules. So these same molecules, they are going to repeat again and again. So these are called as the monomers. Okay, this is the monomer. Now, when we provide them some special conditions, so what would happen? All of these monomers, they would join with each other like that. So they would join with each other to form a long chain. Okay, and this long chain, that is called as the polymer, and this process, that is called as the polymerization. So if you want to define the polymerization, what is its definition? The process in which a large number of monomers are joined together to form a long chain of polymer is called polymerization. Okay. So a large number of monomers, they are joined together to form a long chain of polymer, which is called as the polymerization. So polymerization, my dear, it has got the two types. Okay. So types of polymers. So polymers have got the two types. The first one, that is called as the condensation polymer. Whereas the second one, that is called as the addition polymer. Okay, so these are the two kinds of the polymer, uh, condensation and the addition polymer. So now one by one we are going to start with the details of these polymers. So let's start with the condensation polymer. The condensation polymer, what would happen in the condensation polymer, my dear? You got the two different kinds of the monomers like that. Okay. It's not necessary that you people got the two different kinds of the monomers. They could be one kind of the monomer, but most of the time in the condensation polymer, you got two different kinds of the monomers which are alternatively repeating. Let's suppose this is number one, this is two, this is one, this is two, and this is one again. So they are alternatively repeating. Okay, so you got millions of these. So when you provide them some special conditions, so what would happen? All of them, they would join with each other like that. Okay, so to form this is the long chain which is called as the polymer with the evolution of small molecule like water, HCl. Either water is produced or either HCl that is being produced. Okay, so you can say in simple words, the place where these monomers they would join with each other, from there the water molecule or HCl that would be evolved. So if they join from here, from this place, water or HCl that would be evolved. So any place where the monomers they would join with each other, from that place the water molecule or HCl that is being evolved. Okay, so water molecule or HCl they are being evolved, and these are n number of water molecule or n number of HCl. And this is the long chain. I've just made a small chain, but you can say it's a continuous chain. Okay, so this is called as the condensation polymer. So in the condensation polymer, you got different monomers, two different monomers. When they join with each other to form the long chain of polymer, with the evolution of small molecule like water or HCl. So this is called as the condensation polymer. Okay. So you can write down the definition of that. The process in which a large number of monomers are joined together to form a long chain of polymer with the evolution of small molecule like water or HCl is called condensation polymerization. Okay, guys. Now the condensation polymerization, its detail we are going to start. Types of condensation polymer. The first one that is polyamide and its type that is nylon. And the second type, my dear, that is the polyester and its type we have to study that is terylene. Okay, so these two types we have to study in detail, polyamide and nylon. Okay, my dear students, so let's start with the polyamide. First of all, my dear students, please remember if with the carbon and hydrogen, the nitrogen group is attached, so this is called as the amine. And if with the C double bond O, the N group is attached, so this is called as the amide. So you got the amine and you got the amide. Okay, so these two things you should memorize. Okay, now first of all, we are going to start with the polyamide. In the polyamide, what you should do, you got a monomer. This is the box. This box represents the carbon and hydrogen chain. Okay, so we will discuss that how these chains they are being produced and how much carbons they got. We will discuss it later on. But this box represents the carbon and hydrogen chain. On its both sides, either carboxylic acid group is present or acyl chloride that is present. If you take the acyl chloride, this is more reactive. Okay, so this one got C double bond O and Cl, and this one got C double bond O and Cl. Okay, so this is called as the diacyl chloride. Okay, so this is diacyl. So this is the acyl chloride. This is the acyl chloride. So diacyl chloride. Okay, and the second thing, this is another carbon and hydrogen chain. To differentiate it from this one, I have made it shaded, and on its both sides, the amine groups they are present, NH2. So this one, NH2. Okay, so this is called as the diamine. So this is diacyl chloride and this is diamine, and they are alternatively repeating. So you again got diacyl chloride. So C double bond O and Cl. And then again you got this diamine. Okay, shaded box. So NH2, and here you got NH2. Okay, so these are alternatively repeating. So I just made the four monomers, but they are not four. There are millions of these monomers which are alternatively repeating. So what would happen, beta? If you look up here, this H from here and Cl from here, that would form HCl. H from here and Cl from here, that would form HCl. H from here and Cl from here, that would form HCl. H from here and Cl of the next day would form the HCl. Cl from here, H from the previous day would form the HCl. So you will get n number of HCl. Okay, and what the thing is left, you have to draw them. This is the white box, so draw this white box. Okay, C double bond O on the both side. So C double bond O on the both side, and then join this one with NH, NH, and then shaded box. This is the shaded box, and then again NH, and then C double bond O. So if you look, this white box is surrounded by the two C double bond O, and this shaded box that is surrounded by the NH, NH. Okay, so you can continue this chain, okay, like that. So this whole chain, my dear, it is going to continue on both sides. You should continue this one and put n up here. This n shows infinite number of. This is the infinite number. Okay, so if you look up here, this linkage, that is called as the amide linkage. It's the amide linkage. Okay, so this amide linkage is going to repeat again and again. So these are called as the poly, and amide linkage is repeating. So this is polyamide, and one of its example, that is nylon. Okay, okay, guys. Now this nylon has got different types. Have a look up here. I'm going to write up here nylon 47. Okay, nylon 47. Nylon has got different types, and how you could draw them, you just have to listen it very carefully. Okay, nylon 47 means that this 4 indicates the number of carbons in the first monomer acyl chloride. And this 7 shows the number of carbons in the second monomer diamine. So what should you do, guys? You should write up here the number of carbons. Okay. Number 4 means 4 carbons. So 2 carbons are already present. So you should write the 2 carbons up here, CH2 times, like that. So 2 carbons, 3 and 4. 4 carbons for the first monomer, and then 7. So just do this one. Write CH2 7 times, because this one contains no carbon. So 7 carbons in the second monomer. So again up here we got CH2 two times, and this one that is CH2 seven times. Okay. Now when they join with each other, so at the place of this white box and shaded box, you should put the carbons. So up here we got CH2 two times. Up here we got CH2 seven times. This is CH2 two times. Now this nylon formed, my dear, that is called as the nylon 47. Did you get it? Okay, guys. Now I'm going to draw one more nylon type. The next nylon type I'm going to draw, that is nylon 8. Okay, nylon 8. So here we got only one number. So this one number shows that it has got only one monomer. On its one side, acyl chloride is present. On the other side, the amine group that is present. Okay, so what I am going to do? Okay, nylon 8. So 8 word mean it got only one monomer. So it got total 8 carbons. So you should write up here CH2. Don't write any number up here. On its one side, you got acyl chloride, and on the other side, you got the amine group. So amine group and acyl chloride, they are present in one monomer. And you got only one monomer if one number is present. If two numbers are present, so you got the two different monomers. The first one that is diacyl chloride, the second one that is diamine. Okay, so this is the monomer. So total 8 carbons are present. So one carbon up here, so 7 carbon up here. So 7 carbon and one carbon that make the 8. Okay, so now draw this one up here again, CH2 7 times. This is acyl chloride, and this one, my dear, that is the amine, like that. So you could draw it again and again. Okay, so H from here, Cl from here, they will form HCl. Okay, Cl from here, H from the next one, they will form HCl. H from here and Cl from the previous one, they are going to form HCl. So you will get n number of HCl, and then you can join it. CH2 7 times, C double bond O, and NH. So you could repeat it. Then again you see NH, CH2 7 times, C double bond O, and then again NH, CH2 7 times, and C double bond O. So you can continue this chain. So this is called as a nylon 8. Did you get it? Okay, now my dear, I'm going to write down the different nylon types up here. So you people have to draw them. Okay. So these numbers, they actually represents the number of carbons in a monomer. Okay, if you got the two numbers mean the first number represents the carbons in the diacyl chloride. The second one represents the number of carbons in the amine group, diamine. And if you got only one number, so it means there is only one monomer. On one side, acyl chloride is present. On the other side, amine group is present. Okay, so you should make nylon 94, and then we should make nylon 78. Then we should make nylon 5, and then we should make nylon 57. So these 4 nylon types we should draw. Hurry up, do the practice.